a sequel to Days Gone, and I don't think they're ever going to give us the sequel. But yeah, that's cool. Cool news. That's all I got though.
All right, that's crazy. I love Days Gone. That's a good game. Very frustrating, but very entertaining at the same time. All right, I have a few pieces for you guys this week as well. We'll start off with, I guess it looks like Sony has slated a new Karate Kid film for June 7th, 2024, and it is said to be canon with the original franchise. Now, unless you've been hiding underneath a rock since 2018, you should probably be aware of the Cobra Kai phenomenon that's currently surrounding its new home on Netflix, with no words on if the new film will include Cobra Kai's story arc and add on as a conclusion to the series. This news is big, but makes sense with such a huge following of both veteran and new fans enjoying the nostalgia. What do you guys think about this?
That's crazy. I would only make sense for them if it's a continuation of the original. I mean, so is Cobra Kai, so it would only make sense for that to be kind of, connected to the series.
Yeah. So I guess it really just it stems down to, are they going to be creating some kind of new characters that are in the orbit of these other characters? But Sony did come out officially and say that it will not be a remake or reboot or anything like that, which we already got with was Jaden Smith back in 2010.
Yeah.
It's called The Karate Kid, but they study Kung Fu, so it's very confusing. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I just finished the new Cobra Kai season 5, I believe it is already.
Yes.
10 episodes, way too... I feel like it goes by way too fast, but I'm loving it every minute. Moving on to some spooky news, because we're already into our spooky season. Terrifier 2. That's right. Terrifier 2 will be getting a theatrical release dropping October 6th and will play for a week after that, giving fans of the original the chance to experience Art the Clown on the big screen and in a dark room.
What a fucking week for horror fans. Not only do we get Trick or Treat for the first time, now we get Terrifier. God damn, I hope we all get to see it on the big screen with packed ass theater, because that first one fucked me up.
Yeah, Terrifier is lives up to its name, honestly.
Yeah, that first one has one of the gnarliest fucking on-screen kills I've ever seen. Like, my jaw hit the floor when that shit happened.
All right, moving on to some more, well, I guess true crime, real horror. The full-length trailer for Ryan Murphy's new Netflix limited series Dahmer just dropped today, actually, because we're recording this Thursday. It's full-length trailer showcasing Evan Peters of American Horror Story and X-Men fame in all his creepiness. This limited series is coming to Netflix September 21st. Has anyone got to see the real trailer yet?
Yeah, I got to see it, man. I'm so stoked for this. Evan Peters, that guy, he has found like his niche. Like, he knows what he's really good at, and I think American Horror Story helped him figure that out. But he is great at playing these like dark and like creepy ass characters, so I think this is perfect for him.
Yeah, he's a little too good at it. And I'm referring to his interpretation of Dahmer. It's just scary and weird. But
yeah, it looks really good. I'm super stoked for this. I can't wait. Yeah, man, he looks terrifying in it. So,
Ryan, have you seen it?
I've seen like the teaser. I haven't seen this that just dropped today. I'm probably on the other spectrum of it for you guys. I'm kind of over the whole Dahmer thing. I don't know how much more Dahmer that he can make. I mean, it is, these two collaborators. I have faith that they'll put something good out, but I don't know, man. It's just been done a lot.
Yeah. No, yeah. I think that goes with like the more infamous serial killers in general, as they keep recycling these ideas, but it's pretty morbid because it's based in truth. So it's
Right.
it's kind of like giving these people who have already passed and committed heinous crimes this like unwarranted fame. So I can understand where Ryan's coming from that perspective.
Has Ryan Murphy done anything with Netflix? Or I'm surprised this isn't on FX or something like that.
Yeah.
I want to say no. I think this might be the first. He's usually like the new American Horror Stories, where they're just doing a bunch of shorts, has been through Hulu, and everything's been through Hulu so far. So this is pretty interesting. All right, last bit of news. We are collaborating again for Cult Film Tuesdays at the Digital Gym. If you're in the San Diego area, October 4th, we will be teaming up with them to bring Ghost Dog: The Way of the Samurai back to the big screen for one night only, October 4th at 7 p.m. Just like last time, show up a little bit early. It's going to be awesome. The movie stars Forrest Whitaker. It's a incredible, like, kind of art house gangster flick. Nothing really out there like this, to be honest. And it's directed by the always great Jim Jarmusch. So come out, hang out with us. We're going to have some exclusive shirts this time, inspired by the movie. And we're going to be doing a big giveaway, courtesy of Ryan and I. So please come out and support indie cinema. Ghost Dog.
It was a good time. It was a good time last on Tuesday. So hopefully everyone can come out again for a dope ass movie, something that doesn't get a lot of love either.
Yes, that's the whole point of these for the cult films, is shedding some new light on them, or just enjoying them in a different environment. And hopefully James can make it out to this one.
Yes.
Also, if you do go, just be warned that the parking situation's a little messed up, and if you do go, don't go with Wes, because he will shame you in your parking skills.
Wow. All right. While we're on this, obviously we just had the Go screening recently at the Digital Gym, and there was a big turnout. So if you're listening to this and you went, just thank you for supporting. It was fun.
Did you hear about the announcement for Blade Runner 2099?
Yes, that is a. I think we had covered that on the show, but it was just a rumor. And now, like a couple days ago, I read that too, that it's officially greenlit. It's going to happen.
Yeah, for Amazon,
with Ridley Scott producing. So exciting stuff. I'm glad they're keeping that universe alive. Yeah.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
Yes, I only have one. Been watching this about the last week or so, but it's you just mentioned it maybe a couple of segments ago. Cobra Kai season 5 or chapter 5, whatever it is, the newest season that's out. I just finished it last night, so I agree with you. Do you know the runtimes of each episode? It's around like 40 minutes or so, or
yeah, it's like 45 to an hour. A few of them kind of vary where they'll be a little bit longer, but yes.
Yeah, definitely fun. It was kind of hard before starting this. I was kind of second guessing them on how they were going to kind of continue like how could they top what was done in the last season, but they kind of blew me away again, and they just keep getting better and better every season, I feel like. And their fighting skills, like their choreography and everything, gets better as well. You can definitely tell that the actors have improved in their martial arts, and it's just cool to see. It's cool to see them introducing old characters again, kind of that were forgotten from previous films. Definitely cool. If you haven't seen the new season, definitely check it out. It's on Netflix right now. Cobra Kai. Yeah.
Let me take that opportunity to shame Ryan again and say that he has not watched it at all yet.
How do you know
What?
that I haven't watched all 5 seasons? Since the last time we talked, like 40 minutes ago, before we got on. I haven't. It's something that I've been trying to get around to, but I end up just fucking watching The Office 30,000 times more.
Are you like one of those one guys like, oh, it's too cool, I can't watch it, everyone's watching it?
No. It just has passed me by. But everyone I've talked to, like family, friends, all of you guys, they fucking love it. So maybe this weekend I'll jump into it.
It's definitely a fun ride. If you enjoy the originals, the original films, it's definitely fun to get back into that universe and just see how the characters have grown. And it's like I said, every season you're kind of getting introduced to familiar faces from the past.
Right on.
And it's also like, because the episodes are on the shorter side, it's not a huge commitment. Like, you'll fly through all of the seasons before you'll know it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's crazy that it's been 5 seasons already. Feels like it just came out.
Yeah. I think it started in 2018 on YouTube Red.
Yeah.
And I think they were gonna cancel it, and that would have been a huge fucking shame. But Netflix swooped in, like they always do, and saved the day.
Yeah, I think that was kind of when they were like purging YouTube Red, right? Like they were getting rid of everything, like original content wise.
Yeah.
It had some really cool stuff that I thought should have gotten picked up, but it's unfortunate that they didn't. But yeah, that's my one rec. Cobra Kai. Check it out. What do you got, Ryan?
I got one too. It kind of ties in with what we're going to be talking about, but the original Mummy from 1932. If you haven't seen it, it's one of my all-time favorites. I am a huge Universal monster fan. I've seen them all in the theaters. I'm going to try and see them again. Boris Karloff's fucking GOAT. Fathom Events is actually doing like a double feature with The Mummy and Frankenstein on October 1st. So you want to check it out in the theaters. Now is your time. They're super short too. I think The Mummy's only like an hour and 15 minutes, and Frankenstein's a little bit more than that. But check your local movie theaters for showtimes for that double feature. But that is my one rec.
I guess I have one rec, maybe two, technically. But last night, I went to see a double feature of Pearl and X, the brand new Ty West film. It was, so it's directed by Ty West and co-written by Mia Goth, which I didn't know. Impressive.
Holy shit.
Yeah. The prequel that goes back to 1918 and tells the origins of the ruthless villain Pearl, who we got our first taste of earlier this year within the movie X, West's vintage slasher exploitation film. Pearl came out shockingly fast and manages to hold its own weight against X, its recent predecessor, even making X an even more enjoyable film, if that's even possible. Mia Goth is outstanding, pulling off a gripping and horrifying performance. See it now on the big screen.
Nice.
Did they play Pearl first and then X?
Yeah, that was my big question. I fucking asked them at the box office, and the dude was like, that's a good question. I want to see it too, and I really want to know too, but I don't know. To me, contextually...
One job, man.
Yeah, one job, right? Contextually, I was like, it makes sense because Pearl is obviously a prequel that they would play that first, and that's the actual premiere leading into X, and that's what they did, is they opened with Pearl. So it was awesome to see Pearl for the first time following into X, which I had already seen, obviously, but seeing it as a double bill, you appreciate the little details in X so much more, and the little nuances make so much more sense, like having known the world that Pearl comes from. So It's fascinating stuff. Mia Goth is going to have